would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Take you there. I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive, looking in your eyes. I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better, 'cause I love take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. Oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better, 'cause I love like.
Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. It's always such a delight to see everyone's faces and names in the comments. I have to watch them over here, so if you see why I'm looking that way, but I don't know if you noticed, I rearranged my office again because it's what I do. I don't know, I think it's like a feng shui, like energy movement thing for me. At least once every quarter, maybe more like 6 months, I end up moving stuff around. So now the tech guy is sitting over here. He's sitting on the other side of me, which is really going to blow. Yeah, he's waving everyone's minds. And I can see him during the live now. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it was my birthday and I thought it would be fun to do some reminiscing about birthdays and perhaps, share some birthday fun and treats with you too, because why not? It's all about giving. And for that, I want you to make sure that you're commenting throughout the live, that you're sending in likes and hearts and all the good stuff, because that's how the tech guy, who's sitting over there now, I need a camera on him too, so you can see his reactions. That's how he's going to enter you into our giveaways tonight, because we have some giveaways that the tech guy has made, but I have some bonus birthday giveaways. I feel like this is like my miniature version of Oprah's favorite things. Did anybody used to watch Oprah back in the day when she's like, and you get a car, and you get a car. Okay, no one's getting a car tonight. Yeah, we're not giving away a car. But I do have a special bonus giveaway that we hooked up. So I can't wait to share that. Oh, the honeycomb bookshelves. Aren't those great? Joseph, the tech guy, built those. True story. He built them for me a few years ago, and they are amazing. I love them so much. Let's see. A car, no. No, I know. But, that's how it goes. I want to start and do some reminiscing about my childhood birthday parties, which look very different, I think, than birthdays that we have today. So we'll just get right to it. Oh wow, we're gonna start with a punny one. I thought we were going back in time first. That's even better. This was my birthday cake a few years ago. Holy sheet cake! Come on, who doesn't love that pun? That's my favorite card of all time. And I feel like it should have had a sheet cake to go with it. That was kind of a missed opportunity there. Sue, it is distracting to have the tech guy in front of me. He's probably gonna like start making funny faces or something like that. When I was growing up, birthdays were all about homemade cakes. I would have an angel food cake every year. My mom would she would bake a homemade angel food cake, and no one could run in the kitchen or the living room because she was so worried about it collapsing. Because my birthday is in May, I always had fresh berries on my cake, and she would make kind of this like raspberry glaze. So it would just be a simple angel food cake with a raspberry glaze and delicious fresh berries. And I had that every year growing up until I think maybe like when I was in high school, when I had my first sheet cake, which was like, a Safeway sheet cake. And I had never really had store-bought frosting prior to that. And I was like, what is this frosting? Like, I don't even know what to do. Lillian, you remember your third grade birthday. Do not picture him in his underwear. He'll never get through this. That's right, George. I'm not. Andra, your angel food cake is the only cake you had for your birthday too. I know. I feel like angel food cake, like it had its heyday in the 80s and early 90s, and then it kind of disappeared. Like you don't see them so much anymore. And this is a full disclosure. I have never attempted to bake one fully on my own. So maybe that's what I'm going to have to do. Like any of Jamie, you had an ice cream cake. Yes, ice cream cake was super popular too. Baskin and Robbins for sure. Gretchen, you always had chocolate. I know, Rihanna, angel food cake is amazing. I need to bring that tradition back, and I need to try to bake it. I want to hear if any of you have tried to bake it, because it does scare me. But maybe that's not even real. Like maybe I shouldn't be scared because my mom was worried about it falling, but maybe it doesn't really. But okay, there is a picture of my mom and little me back in the day for my birthday, and that is the angel food cake that she decorated with it's hard to tell because these are old pictures, with her like glaze. So it wasn't really frosting, and then she would kind of top it with real frosting, and then there were raspberries on the side and then on the side of the cake. So Becky says your mom would make a berry angel food cake, ooh, with Cool Whip's berry and Jello all mixed together and then molded into the cake pan. I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds like retro nostalgia in a slice. So perfect. Oh, and pistachio cake. Amy, you had cheesecakes or chocolate. Ooh, very nice. I'm digging all of these. Anyway, so as you can see, like nothing was very fancy in my house growing up. It was all homemade. But now as an adult, sometime in my college years, my dad began really baking in earnest because my mom was a school counselor and he taught English and he got out earlier in the day. So she was like, hey, you could do some kitchen time too. So he took over most dinners after all of us were out of the house. And one thing that he mastered early on is this amazing flourless chocolate torte, which he has made every year since maybe my mid-20s for my birthday. And it is just a decadent slice of magic. You do not need a big slice, just like a little tiny piece. In fact, that piece is probably too big. Normally I might have like half of that because it's just rich. It's almonds. You use almonds as a base. And so you can kind of tell in this picture, there's chunks of almonds and then ground up almond flour and then dark chocolate. So it's a nice chocolate ganache on the top, which is just amazing. And then he always serves it with like a little dollop of homemade whipped cream, sprig of mint, and of course, fresh berries. But it's torte for torte. So this is actually the reason that the BAKESHOP Mysteries Bake Shop is named torte. This is a little, Judy, yes, this is exactly why torte is torte. This is my favorite torte of all time. And it was around my birthday when I was first mapping out the series, and my dad had just made this, and I was trying to think of a name for the bake shop. many years ago, I shared a list of some of the initial names that I had. I'll have to share that again. It was like cakes and ales. It was a lot of Shakespeare stuff, but I was like, oh, tort. It's so simple. It's so clean. Yes. Rosemary, I know. I mean, it is your birthday. You should have a big piece, but I'm just saying it's so decadent. But what I love about it is it almost has the consistency of like a brownie. It's got this nice softness to it. Next time my dad is down for a visit, we're going to have to bake it and share the recipe with you. This is one. Oh, we're already in it. Okay, see, now I have to reach over to get a sticky. Okay. Chelsea Waters, you are getting Book Lovers stickers. This is a collection of Book Lovers stickers that the tech guy made, and they're so cute. And it's a ton of stickers in this little pack. So congratulations. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I need the recipe too because I've never actually made it, so I'm gonna have to do that too. But I definitely enjoy it. This is great. So this is the cake that my son requests every year, and this is going to be fun because I have another picture of it in a minute. This is kind of the evolution of my own understanding of frosting. So this is how my chocolate frosting used to look. It's kind of heavy, if you can tell. My son always wants a chocolate raspberry cake. We do raspberries and raspberry jam in the middle, and then chocolate frosting, raspberries on the top. But my buttercream, since writing the Bake Shop Mysteries, has evolved because I have learned tips and techniques. Hi, Stephanie. I'm glad you're joining us from YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Mary, Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor. Yes. In Portland, they called it the Portland Zoo, but that was totally a thing. Oh, I had heard a rumor that Farrell's was going to kind of come back, but I don't know if that's true. I would love it. Yeah, Tammy, I'm with you for anything raspberries. Our whole family is raspberries. Now, the tables have turned in recent years because my son, Sky Guy, as you met him a few weeks ago, and then the tech guy who's over there. How many times should I say he's over there tonight? They also now always love to bake and cook. So for my birthday this year, the teen made a lemon tart with a homemade crust and his own lemon curd and then whipped cream frosting for me for my birthday. Like, how amazing is that? And they always do like a huge feast. So Mexican cilantro corn and chicken on the barbecue. I love it because food is such a part of our lives. Oh, they came back, but then they didn't survive. Yeah, I thought I had heard a rumor, Marla, that they were going to do that, but then I heard nothing else. So poor Farrell's. Maybe someday. Lemon curd is my favorite. Yes. And he made homemade lemon curd out of our lemons from our lemon trees. Yay. Oh, George, that's so awesome. I love that you got a Sky Guy Customs Batman mask. Oh, so cool. He's amazing. I know. It's good. I think it's important to raise kids that know how to cook. Like, that was such a life skill that both of my parents taught me. And I think it's just such an important skill, of course, obviously, when you're going out into the world on your own, but also just as a way of connection later on for friends and family. Okay, so here is the kid's birthday cake from this year. I still need to work on my piping skills, but you can see that frosting is a lot lighter and airier and silkier. And do you know why? That's my question to you. Anna, you're hungry. You just ate dinner. We haven't eaten dinner yet, but yeah. I always had a birthday meal. I don't know if anyone had that growing up. We would get to pick our own birthday meal each year. And I never really had like a go-to meal. I think I often would choose, like, my dad made this great Greek chicken, which is very lemon based. That was a favorite. When I was younger, it might have been like a taco bar or something like that. Lenny, both of your son-in-laws have birthday in the next week. There's a colossal celebration. Yes, I love that tradition. We keep that up too, that you get to choose. We didn't often go out to eat as kids on birthdays. Like, that was kind of like a special occasion, but it was definitely like you got to choose your birthday dinner, which I love. You had store-bought cakes, but crafty come lately. That's a great name. I love that YouTube handle. That's awesome. You had store-bought cake, but you love the weekly Friday night chocolate cake with chocolate icing or pecan pie and apple pie. So great. you can't go wrong with any of those options. I'm with you for those. Okay, so then I thought it would be fun to show you kind of how our birthday cakes and celebrations have evolved over the years since becoming a parent. Like my childhood parties were what you saw, like an angel food cake. My friends would come over. There might be like some fun little like M&Ms and peanut snacks, and then we would play games, literally like pin the tail on the donkey and board games and play outside. I don't remember any of my birthday parties ever having like themes to them or differentiating much. In my like teen years, maybe it was like a sleepover, and then you got to watch 16 Candles for the 16th time or something like that. Lisa, you got to pick family dinners on your birthday. Oh, roast beef. Ooh, with all the sides. That's very, very high tech. Toy, you're not a baker, but you love watching cake decorating videos. I do too. They're like a meditation almost. I get totally sucked into watching like that beautiful piping and everything. That your birthdays were the same? Yeah, there was never like a theme. Sharon knows you have to whip that butter like crazy. Whip it good. In fact, I just shared a video of learning that technique from real bakers like Sharon. And I can't believe what a difference it made. How did I not know that for so many years in my life? Okay, so this was like one of our kiddos' early birthday parties. One of the best things about getting to write the BAKESHOP mysteries is that I have spent way too many hours, countless hours. I shouldn't say way too many because it's just a joy and delight to get to see real cake artists and bakers at work. But I have spent gobs of time inside, behind the scenes of professional bakeries and pastry kitchens and cookie artists and any sort of pastry art that you can imagine, bread makers, even restaurants, a cruise ship. And in those years of doing so much deep research to be able to feel like I could pretend to play a pastry chef Juliet in my books, I made connections. So then those bakers, I would order cakes for our son's birthday. So this was like a dino outdoor camping theme. What's that? How have birthdays evolved? Yeah, since I became famous. Well, I don't know if I would say famous, but I have friends in the right places. How's that, Cherry? I have a lot of baker friends, and I like to support their work too. So the hard part is I've made so many connections, and so many pastry people and cake people have been beyond gracious over the years. Baristas, coffee roasters inviting me in, letting me spend a day, multiple days, shadowing them, learning the process, watching the steps, taking so many pictures and copious notes. So it's always kind of hard to like spread the wealth because I wanna spread it around. So yeah, this is the kiddo when he had his long hair phase. Of course, he has a Star Wars shirt on. I didn't even notice that. The tech guy's cracking up about that. That's not a surprise. That's my sister in the background. You get a little glimpse of my sister. He went through a magic phase when he was in elementary school. He was putting on magic shows. That was like his talent one year for the school play. So my friend Chrissy from Tier, who was like my original pastry muse, I had her make the cake, and she when she brought it to our house, she's like, I kind of went out on a limb and I made the bunny butt upside down. And then she was worried that we were going to be upset, and we're like, oh my gosh, it's a work of genius. Toy, the piñatas. I forgot about the piñatas. Yes. Trisha, we do look alike, and what's funny is we sound alike. So sometimes if my dad calls and we are together, he will not be able to tell us apart on the phone. Tammy, you think so too? Yeah. We could be twins. You gotta love the Star Wars, right? Elisa, that is a bunny butt. How great is that? That is a bunny butt molded out of cake in a magician's hat. So it's hard to tell because this picture is kind of dark. But the magician's hat is the cake base. So yeah, bunny butt. It's the best. Oh, this was a gaming party. He had all of his buddies over for like a game event. And this is a baker out of Camas, Washington, Happy Cakes. Oh yeah, I think it's Happy Cakes. Now I hope I don't get their name wrong. Anyway, I did an event at their shop. Their shop was amazing, but she crafted that controller out of cereal treats and covered it with fondant. Like, it's just amazing. So he loved the bunny butt cake. Are you kidding? Like, yes, of course. What was he turning? He was probably turning like 11, 10, something like that. It was perfection for fourth or fifth grader. Oh, this is great. And then talking about funny themes, has anyone a Practical Jokers fan? Have you seen the show Impractical Jokers? They're so great. So a few years ago, we recreated all of the pranks from Impractical Jokers and sent the teens out to the mean streets of Ashland, which you all know are, filled with villains and Richard Lords, and they had to do all kinds of pranks and get people to pose with them. And of course, over the years, the tech guy and I have put tons of effort into creating like fun birthday parties, which we have more fun at, I think, than any of the kids do. I'm sure the kids do too. But it's like the evolution from the piñata and the pin the tail on the donkey. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I know, I was cracking up. Foot fungus among us. You know it. Oh, Tammy's Team Sal all the way. Yes. Sal, he's the best. They're so great. If anyone just needs a fun laugh, if you need like some lighthearted comedy, check out the Impractical Jokers. I don't even know how many seasons they're on, but it's this group of 4 friends, and they go out and they play practical jokes on strangers. But the best part is they prank each other, and they've been friends since high school, and they're in their 40s, so they know each other way too well. And somebody gets punished at the end of each episode, which is the best. Okay, let's see. Oh, Lenny, a murder mystery party for a birthday. I love that. That's a great idea. I mean, I'm down with that. I'm curious, did you do like the box kind, or did you go somewhere for that? Very intriguing. What's that? Oh, Team Brian Q. Elizabeth, my husband, the tech guy, is very excited because we learned on a recent episode that Q bought into a brewery. So when we make it back east again, when we're traveling again soon, we got to go check that out. Liz, I know the murder mystery parties are the best. There's a theater company in the Portland area that would host them. So I've done that before with friends, where you actually physically go and there are like the full-on actors. But we've also done the birthday boxes before too. Oh, you love the controller cake. Yeah, that was great, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Moving on, birthday surprises. I'm curious. This is a question for the group. What's that? We did it all over our neighborhood. Neighbors got really into the act, giving out clues. Oh, that's fun. So almost like a scavenger hunt meets murder mystery. I love that idea. That's very clever. I'm going to have to remember that. It's on Staten Island. Staten Island, Liz. I don't remember the name of it. The tech guy will look it up. Scavenger hunts are some of my favorite parties to go to and to plan. Okay, so surprises. I want to know if you love a birthday surprise or do you hate a birthday surprise. If you learn that, your significant other or family or friends have planned a surprise party for you and you show up, are you thrilled, or are you like, oh no, this is the worst day of my life? And my second question to this is whether or not you like to know what your gift is before you open it. I'm a fan of a surprise if done right. Maybe a surprise every once in a while. I wouldn't want a surprise party every year. I never, ever, ever, ever want to know what's inside my gift. I will never cheat on a gift. Absolutely not. Blue Bonnet, you say yes to surprise parties. Yeah, I think it's great. Andra, for your daughter's 21st, you had to be creative. So you had everyone send in videos. Oh, I love that. That's a good surprise. And clearly music is your thing because I see the flute. I should have played the flute. You hate them. Trisha, I know. I have a friend who hates them. Mallory, no, not a fan. I know, it's funny because I feel like people are split straight down the middle about it. You never had one, okay? I threw the tech guy a surprise party for when he turned 30 and 40. Was it 40? Oh, good. Yeah, it was 40. Gosh, I can't even keep track of the years anymore. And Darth Vader made a surprise appearance. So I think he liked the surprise party more for the Darth surprise than anything else. There you go. See, you're a good balance, Beth. Well, what I want to say about surprise parties is a few weeks ago, my hairstylist texted me and said, is there any possible way that you could show up to the salon this morning at this time, not because I needed a haircut, but because one of her clients.
Wait, time out.
Oh, time out. Sorry.
Look at that.
I had his big surprise party on my 7th. I got to meet Jimmy Stewart. What? Okay, that's worth a timeout. The tech guy's like, time out. Joseph, we're going to need to loop back into that. We're going to need some more information. Maybe we should do a giveaway. Well,
Okay.
a surprise? A surprise? Is this going to be? Oh, I got to do the reach. I'm going to get really close to you guys. Katie Burkhalter. You are also getting book lover stickers. How's that? You're getting those adorable book lover stickers too? Yay. Trisha says, but the second someone says, I have a surprise for you, you're like, oh, no, it's not a surprise. Just tell me. Yeah, my bestie is that same way. Sarah, you love them. I know. It's so fascinating to me. Okay, we got to go back to Jimmy Stewart when that happens. Okay, he's looking. Yeah, meeting Darth Vader, Rihanna, was such a fun. You were in the same hometown, and he came home for his 75th birthday in 1983. That's incredible.
Wow.
So amazing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And you were both born on May 20th. Hey, fellow Gemini. Love it.
Oh, tell people to message you if they win something.
Oh, okay. The tech guy is saying, if you win something tonight, at the end of the live, send me a private message here on Facebook, a private message with your mailing address, and I will send them out to you. Okay. So back to surprises. My hairstylist texts me, says, hey, can you stop by the salon this morning? One of my clients has read all of your books and absolutely adores them. And it's her birthday, and it would just be incredible if you would stop by. Okay, here's the kicker. It's not just her birthday. It's her 97th birthday. This is Anita, who is just a light and a gem. And I so adored meeting her. That's my hairstylist, Jamie. But the surprise was on me. Like, what a delight to be able to have someone who has that much life experience, who enjoys my books. Like, that was such a gift to me. My stylist and Anita were thanking me, and I was like, no. Like, it is 100% a gift for me. But she was so surprised and so delighted and sent me this. She is the most adorable thing on the planet. She's 97, and she is just incredible. This is my life goal for being 97. But the best part is, yeah, right, Stephanie? How awesome is that? The best part is, I came to surprise her. I snuck in. I have video that I should probably share at some point, but she got mad at her daughter-in-law. Not mad. I'm exaggerating because I don't think there's a mad bone in her body. But she said to her daughter-in-law, I can't believe that you didn't wait until after my hair was done. I'm like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. You look so incredible. But she was put out. Yeah, Jackie, right? I mean, I thought the hair had already been done. She looks incredible. She's totally with it. Liz, I will totally come visit you. I sobbed my way through it, Lillian. Don't you worry. I was totally a bucket of tears, like such a gift for me. So that's why I want to spread the birthday love back to all of you tonight. Okay, so now we have to get into some of my favorite birthday gifts. And I know this is going to be a shocker, but one of my favorite gifts to receive ever is books. Because books, what else do I need to know or say? And so we're starting. Oh, I thought it was on a different picture, but this is even better. The tech guy knows me so well. So every year for my birthday, I get a box that looks like this. This gift box, this was from last year's birthday, is from Beach Books. And this is why I think it's always so awesome to support an independent bookstore, because they wrap all of the books, not just for your birthday, like anytime, and they leave little bookish notes, and they wrap them in the paper that they get that now I can't put a sentence together. They wrap them in the publisher's marketplace ads, basically. So you get to see other books that are coming and get little information about other potential books. So I am 100% down for any sort of birthday book. Oh, that's awesome, Gretchen. Oh, that's a throwback to my little Meg. Carrie, you love mystery or historical romance. Oh, I'm so glad. I love both of those too. I love anything that is historical. That's hands down my go-to genre. These were from Beach Books, Jackie. Beach Books is on the Oregon coast up in Seaside, Oregon. And I have been there for many events, and they're just some of my favorite people on the planet. But it's the same thing like with all of the pastry people I've met over the years. So many independent bookstores are just amazing because you can call them up and they're going to give you recommendations. And even if you're buying a gift for somebody else, so yay. Yeah, they are wrapped. They're like a little bonus. You don't know what you're going to get, a book surprise. I shared this to talk about the live, but my very favorite childhood book memory is getting the entire set of the Betsy Tassy books. I don't remember how old I was. I mean, I must have been young because I remember that my mom read these books to me first. And then at some point in time, my reading level evolved to the point that I was reading them myself. But it was the first time I remember getting a series, like a stack of books, and they came in a box. And I just remember opening it and thinking like, oh my gosh, I have weeks of reading ahead of me. And it was just mind blowing. Your hubby always surprises you with several books. You give him a list, smart, and then he finds them. Yes, he has to sleuth out which ones might be on your TBR stack, right? One thing that I've noticed people do too now is you can make lists of your favorite books on places, and then somebody might just pop on and be like, oh, what's on your reading list? Somebody might. Oh yeah, we got another giveaway. Okay, sorry for the close up. Andra Weiss, maybe Weiss. Andra, you are winning the book tote bag. Look at this. How great is this? Happiness is a cup of coffee and a good book. That is true. So when you go to your local indie bookstore or at your next birthday, you can fill this with lots and lots of books. Congratulations. Also, I should say, the tech guy made this. So amazing. Those are going to be coming in the Etsy store. So cute. We talked about this the last couple days, and I know some of you know about Betsy Tassy. I read the entire series as a kid, Betsy Tassy and Tib. Tib shows up a couple books later. It's Weiss. Okay. Tib shows up a little bit later. They're set in Minnesota. They're historical, obviously. They were historical even when I was reading them as a child. They were set I think early 1900s, maybe like 1920s. Kind of like Laura Ingalls Wilder, based on Maud Lovelace Hart's childhood, or Maud Hart Lovelace. Yeah, Maud Hart Lovelace's childhood experiences. I have not reread them as an adult, and I shared this on social, so maybe some of you saw them, but I'm slightly scared to go back and reread it just because I have such a beautiful memory of them in my head that I'm scared, what if I go back and they don't hold up as well? I'm just curious. Has anyone else had that experience? Not necessarily even just with this series, but something that you loved reading from childhood and then you went back and reread and you were like, oh no, that ruined it. That's what I'm scared of. Yeah. Reba, okay. Your birthday's coming up. Tote bags. That tech guy, he's so good. Okay. What did you use to make that tote? Liz, you're a crafter. Okay, he'll message you, he says. He says he'll message you. There you go. Beth, you feel the same about some books? I know. I'm just always kind of scared. Ryan says, what I do for birthdays or holiday, leave a book list at Barnes & Noble for friends or family. Very smart, Ryan. Yeah, just hey, here you go. I know because, sometimes getting somebody a gift card to a bookstore is nice, but it's also nice to actually give the book itself. Oh, here's another question that I'm curious if anyone else experienced. My aunts and grandmother in particular. So I don't know if it was kind of one generation ahead of me did this, and I don't do it myself, but they would often handwrite notes to me in books that they gifted me, which was so sweet. I loved this book because, and I thought you would enjoy it too. So yeah, I think we need to bring that back, but I'm curious how you all feel about it. Sharon Jane Austen never disappoints. It's true. It's so true. We're moving on. Oh, okay. And then this is a tech guy moment, but The Dreaming, which is a book that I read early in college, and then it was out of print, and it's been long out of print. It's a historical romance. I would call it a historical romance, although not super heavy on the romance, like a light romance. I don't know what the terminology is. Set in Australia. It has a very strong female protagonist and kind of this whole weaving in of dreamlines and the Aboriginal culture, and I absolutely loved it. I read it in college. I had a copy. I lent it to somebody who did not give it back, and I know, boo. Where's your sound effect for that? Oh yeah, it's true. Body drags. He doesn't have a boo. We might need to get a boo. Beth, you write notes in books? Yeah, okay, I know. I need to bring that back. Why don't I do that? I'm going to start when I gift. Obviously, I know this will be a shocker. I give a lot of books as presents, not my own, but books that I have loved. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, I love The Dreaming. I couldn't find it anywhere because it went out of print. And then one year for my birthday, the tech guy, and this was long before the internet. This was back, maybe not long before. Okay. This was like you could just Google anything in 5 minutes and that like all the stores. This was pre-Google. Was it pre-Google for real? Okay. Yeah. Okay. It was pre-Google. He did all of this legwork and found an old copy for me, which I still have. And I did reread it, and it did hold up. I still enjoyed it. Although that was probably like 20 years ago that I reread it. So I need to do it too. Becky, you love those personal messages in books. Yeah. And finding them in bookstores. Yeah. That reminds me of the movie Serendipity. Did anyone see the movie Serendipity? The whole plot of that movie is that they're looking for a book, Love in the Time of Cholera, and they go into different bookstores and anyway, I won't give the plot away, but it's great. Oh. Go back. I gotta go back. Sorry. You love the birds next to the book. Aren't those cute? Mm-hmm. Go forward. Okay. Oh, he's got to edit it real quick. That's fine. Now I'm like, oh, the tech guy. How could you? Okay, now we got to talk about birthday coffee because no birthday is complete for me without coffee. I start every morning with coffee. And one tip that I included in an early BAKESHOP mystery that I learned from a real barista is that I like my hands are always cold. Like even in summer, my hands are cold. It's just my thing. And I love having a warm coffee cup. Like part of my coffee experience more than anything. Well, that's not true. I have so much ritual around coffee. It's like a religion. But I love keeping my hands warm. I love that experience of the mug keeping my hands warm. So I learned early on, and this is in a BAKESHOP mystery, Jules does this, that you could pour water into your coffee cup and then put that in the microwave, heat it up for a couple minutes, pour the water back out. I save it to water my plants. And then you have a hot cup and you pour your hot coffee in so it stays hot longer and your coffee cup stays warm. I've done that for many years since I wrote Meet Your Baker, and I learned that trick. But then a couple of years ago for my birthday, the tech guy found the Ember mug. So it is a mug, that little stand, and that nice little white light on the bottom coaster keeps your coffee hot the whole time. And it is a game changer. I love it so much. If I lost my Ember mug, I don't even know what I would do in the morning. And I'm not getting kickbacks from Ember, like they don't know who I am. But it's so great because it keeps your coffee hot for literally hours. Like it would stay hot all day. So the tech guy got it for me. And then I got him one for his birthday. And we have since gotten one for my mother-in-law. Like basically everyone in our life gets an Ember mug. Do you drink coffee? Doesn't matter. You're getting an Ember mug just because it's so brilliant. Oh, it's just out of frame. The color wheel's over there with my Shakespeare print. I'll have to do like a 360 view of my office at some point. Um, you've Carrie, you found an autographed copy from an author at a used bookstore. That's great. I try to leave signed books in little free libraries wherever I go for that reason. So there's a little tidbit. Yeah, Lillian, do it. It's totally a game changer. Yeah, microwave a cup, your coffee cup with full water for like 2 minutes, get the cup really nice and hot, dump the water into a pitcher or whatever so you can save it to water something. And then pour your coffee in and it's going to stay hot forever.
No, the coaster's a charger.
Oh, yeah. No, so the coaster,
Back, so
yeah, if I go back there, so that is a coaster that the Tech Guys is on. This is the actual charger. So it stays warm for a good amount of time. I'd say at least like an hour if it's off its base. But if you set it on that coaster, which is a charger, it stays hot literally forever. It's amazing.
And it has an app so you can control the temp.
Oh yeah, and the Tech Guy says it has an app so you can control the temp. I don't ever do that. Mine is just always on high. Who would want a coffee on low? Come on. I know. Jamie, everybody go flood them and be like, Ellie Alexander told me, except I have no connection to them, but sure. You bought a toy says, I bought my dad a few years ago a mug that looked like a camera lens that self-stirs. What? That's amazing. I need to find that too. Oh, you did, George, at Murder by the Book? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't use the app, Mary, because, I'm not the tech guy. But Elisa, if you have a studio, it's great. I love it for writing because I'll get in the middle of something when I'm working on a book and then my coffee will have gone cold, but not with the ember. I'm like, oh, it's still hot. Birthday gardening. Another favorite thing of mine to do is to spend time in the garden, especially this time of year in May, since it's always my birthday month. It's always the time when everything is blooming again. So the guys in my life, the dudes, the kid, Sky Guy did it all. You weren't involved at all? Oh, I didn't know that. So Sky Guy got me this, which is the Click and Grow. So it is living on our kitchen counter. That's our kitchen upstairs. And you start everything from pure seed, but it has a grow light. And the side of it has a reservoir. So you just fill it with water. And and you start with these little pods. He got me like the starter kit initially. And it's incredible. They bloom and grow so fast. The first thing that I planted was lavender, basil, and strawberries. I did those 3, one in each little pod, and they were already sprouting within like 3 weeks. And then you can extend the arm on it. So you don't want to burn the top of like the basil as it starts to grow. So you can go another level up. And then I've transplanted them all. There's a close-up. They're so cute. I just love having fresh herbs in our kitchen. And then I transplanted, those are my strawberries that I started a month or so ago. And now those are living in my deck boxes outside. And I am not someone who has historically had a green thumb. I love to garden and plant, but I'm kind of hit or miss. And it's amazing. I love watching stuff grow. And now that I've kind of figured it out, there's just like this whole lineup. So Sky Guy for my birthday got me new stuff. So I'm planting lemon balm and dwarf peas, lettuce. I did a whole round of lettuce a month or 2 ago and it got like this big and then we had fresh lettuce every day. So it's so fun. Yeah, we don't have flower beds so much, Cherry, because we live in a deer country. So deer eat everything. We had a bear take down a bird feeder that the tech guy hung in one of our trees, like at least, I don't know, 20 feet up? Yeah. 20 feet up and on a really little branch 2 nights ago. And the bear got that down, which is crazy. Anna Louise, you have a community garden. Oh, that's so great. We used to be part of a community garden, which I love that concept. Megan, you... what's that? I don't have a green thumb, but you like looking at nice gardens. Yeah, this is, I don't know, Liz, if you want to try it, this seems pretty fail safe because it's literally like you plug it in, you do Click and Grow. Sorry, I have to clear my throat. There's probably an app for it, but again, I just like to watch them grow. And it starts with like a little bubble and then they burst their way up. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, Mary, your husband calls you the black thumb of death. You need to put that in a book. That's awesome. Oh, okay. What do we got? Jackie Lara, you are getting It's a Good Day to Read, a whole assortment. Now I got to come over here of book stickers. Congratulations. Oh, Lisa, we have hummingbird feeders too. Isn't that so fun?
The bear will get those too.
Yeah, the bear have gotten our hummingbird feeders. That's true. Okay, last but not least, my favorite thing and favorite place to read in pretty much any time of the year. I was going to say in the winter, but that's not always true, is in the bath. And I have a favorite bath shop here in Ashland that I actually never go into because the tech guy gets me these tub truffles and bath deliciousness. What's that?
So
And soaps, yeah, just anything bath related every year for my birthday and for holidays. And so I like not going in because then I'm always surprised and delighted. So this is M's Blends, which is a local shop here in Ashland. And they just do the most amazing work. It's all natural products. All of their scents are just incredible. And I call them bath bombs, but M's Blends, their official language for them are tub truffles. My very favorite is Winter Forest because it smells like Ashland. It smells like winter in the tub, and it actually has like little chunks of evergreen in it. Oh, Lillian, yeah. I've had a lot of problems with dropping books in the bathtub over the years, including library books. I've had to do the library walk of shame where I return and then buy library books even that I have dropped in the tub. So you would think I would learn my lesson, but I don't. Yes. Oh, yes, Jamie, many times. In fact, I should share that picture tomorrow because no joke, I had to walk with a hardcover library book back to the Ashland Library and apologize. Anna Louise, I have a tray too, and I've still managed to drop books in the bath. I don't know what that says about me. Your husband is confused about your soaps. Do you bathe them or do you eat them? I know most times, Trisha, they smell so good that you want to eat them, and some of the flavors and everything. Oh my gosh. They're just amazing. I love that sensory experience. And if Jules were to make something other than her delicious baked goods, this would be it. I mean, and look at that. It's like ginger peach and coconut lemongrass and cinnamon and yeah, Carrie, you love them because they're non-drying. I know, they're really like soothing to your skin and everything. Megan, the Kindle Oasis is waterproof. Oh, I might need to get that. Good to know. Yeah, no e-readers. Absolutely not. So anyway, every year the tech guy stocks me up on bath bombs, tub truffles. And this year he got me tub truffles for M's Blends. And when he was in there, he said, you know what? Ellie's going to talk about how much she loves your tub truffles. And they said, well, let us give some away, which again, I'm not getting any kickbacks from them. We bought our own truffles. Like, I just absolutely love their products. And I love that it's an Ashland small business. And I'm all about supporting local and small. And so some of you are going to get, I got to go to the next one up. Look at these tub truffles, pumpkin seed oil and raw cocoa. They're packaged beautifully. They're just such a sensory delight. And I think they make for the perfect reading pairing. So they packaged up special giveaways just for you. So I am kind of like Oprah tonight. You're going to get a tub truffle. You're going to get a tub truffle. All of the packages have my favorite, which is the Winter Forest. And then this one has mango tea. One has, where am I looking? Lemon verbena, that's a favorite. They all have soaps and oatmeal milk and honey. And then, this is another favorite, the stress relief, which is like just super calming. I know, it's so great to be able to have a store like that we can support locally, especially, we're gonna go right to it. Okay. Oh, all three. You got all three at once. Okay. All right. Stephanie Mercado. Mercado. I hope I'm saying that right. You get an M's blend. You get an M's blend. You get a car. Okay, you're not getting a car, but you're getting an M's blend. What? Stephanie, you're on YouTube. Okay. You still get it, even being on YouTube, right? Megan Missman. Megan, you're getting an M's Blends. Congratulations. Thank you to M's Blends for sharing with us tonight. This is so cool. And Kayla Kayla, you're getting an M's Blends. So if you want, oh, okay. Just got to smell the tub truffle. You're going to get one that, I have huffed. Sorry. If you won one of those, again, message me at the end of the live and send me your mailing address and I will send them out to you. I'm so happy to be able to share my favorite things with you. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
They have something for everybody too.
Oh, wait, the tech guy says they have something for everyone.
Because they've given a discount code for new customers.
They've given a discount code for new customers.
10% off their purchase.
10% off?
Soapy1.
Soapy1 at emsblends.com.
Yes. And I'll put the links in the video description.
You'll put the links in the video description. Okay. Okay.
Lynn Marie just-
Oh, Lynn, you're on it. Lynn knows. Lynn, do you know M's Blends? Have you already found them? That's amazing. Yay. That's so cool. Yeah, it's just, I think it just really highlights, you're so welcome. I just think it really highlights that what I talk about, aside from the murder, of course, in the Bake Shop Mysteries, is so true. Like, Ashland has such community spirit, and the entire business community is so supportive of one another. So when he was just like, hey, we're doing this, we're talking about your product, they're like, well, let us give some away. Like, so cool.
Yeah, so
Soapy1. Soapy1.
I'll update the description after the video so that everybody can get it and click the link.
Okay, the tech guy's gonna update after the live is done. He'll update the video with a link so you can just click and get it. Sharon, you've been there. Isn't it a sensory delight? Oh, so great. Although I say that and I don't ever go inside because I like to be surprised. It's crazy. I have issues. Yes, when you all visit Ashland, that can be part of our Ashland tour for sure. Okay, let's see what's coming up. Next week, Spencer from Intentionally Bookish is going to be here with me. I love Spencer's bookish awesomeness. She shares so much in the book community, so get ready for that next week. I will share a couple little teasers. If you're not following her already, she's on Instagram and YouTube, and you should follow her if you love books because she always has incredible recommendations and such a way of making books look beautiful, which I also love. June 8th is going to be a prep week. We're going to take a break from the live because we have so much coming up for the release of Mocha She Wrote, which I'm super excited about. The tech guy has some stuff he's got to get his crafting on. And then be sure to save the date for the 15th, Tuesday, same time. These are all 5:30 Pacific Standard Time here. We're going to brainstorm together a new one-off mystery. And then on the 22nd, we're going to do the mystery together live. We're going to build it sentence by sentence. And then, of course, be sure you save the date for the Mocha She Wrote launch party. The tech guy's working on tons of giveaways and new merch. And I've got all kinds of fun things in store for you for that. So
What's going to happen on the 22nd?
What's going to happen on the 22nd is One Night Mystery. Oh, I'm like, what? Did I say something wrong? Am I reading that wrong? Oh, no. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you've enjoyed my birthday faves. Honestly, like, I know it probably sounds cheesy, but like, you love the One Night Mysteries. I know they're like Mad Libs live, right? Or like a soap opera. Like a Mad Lib meets a soap opera meets a mystery. It's like a triple mashup. The cheesier, the better. Bring your best puns. This is going to be Bake Shop related. We're going to do a one-night coffee mystery. So we got to get ready for that. April, thank you for the birthday wishes. No, I was going to say, I know it sounds cheesy, but it is totally legitimate. Like, one of my best gift is just this connection that we all have here. So thank you always for being a part of it. And happy birthday to everybody, not just in the month of May, in general. And I will see you here next week with my friend Spencer from Intentionally Bookish. Good night.